Today's horoscope, Libra April 19th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Mars begins its transit of your solar house today, where it will visit until June 17th. Smoother energy is with you for pursuing your desires and goals. You're less likely to encounter obstacles or opposition now. Working with a team can be successful, although you'll want to take the lead. You have more energy and desire to organize projects or manage others, and stronger courage to chase your goals. This transit is restarting. It began in November but later retreated due to a retrograde cycle. Similarly, you could feel your motivation levels increasing and renewing. With Mars now energizing your sector of friendship, community, hopes, and wishes, it's a great time to consider what you're doing to keep yourself happy, connected, and engaged. But while Mars is encouraging a more detached approach to the world around you, tomorrow, the Sun will begin to promote profound experiences, but it keeps life spicy. Powerful energy is up for the taking over the coming days. It's time for tangible lovemaking. You are so happy to please your partner but surely love to lie back and have someone else take care of your sexual needs. This will be especially true today as mighty Mars, the red planet of sex, passion, and confidence orbiting in your solar house, drives like a horse into the night and links in a trine with majestic Neptune across the sky from you in your solar house of partnership. This is a 5-star period for loosening up and letting your erotic desires take top priority. Surround yourself with people who will support you. So many changes have occurred in your greater professional community since the end of 2024. Friends, colleagues, and more may have come and gone during this time. There may have been moments when you felt alone, especially as you struggled to get through changes in your work life. Thankfully, you may see a positive difference in your network once again when Mars re-enters Leo. Of course, you may have to address some issues between you and others if you want to rekindle professional connections during the post-shadow period. You will enjoy the positions of the planets today because you have the opportunity to accomplish things that will make you shine in days to come. You can be very industrious, especially when following a hunch that good things are coming and you of all people will be the center of the limelight. However, this atmosphere is all about conserving your energy and applying it to exactly what needs to get done. This almost certainly means getting exercise. Expect to feel loving on this day. While a deeper sensitivity is common for most personalities, expressing it can be difficult. The effects of this vibration can assist you in this way, as well as helping you to connect with your emotions. You may be remiss in letting those special people know that you love and care for them. This day brings you the motivation to change this. See what you can do to express your heart. Over 7 months after returning for what is normally a 6-week visit to your career sector, Mars leaves today, with his longest visit in 2 decades both coming to an end and setting things up for the next phase. With a lot still evolving on the job front and with Jupiter less than 7 weeks away from returning to your career sector to begin your biggest year for professional growth and expansion in over a decade, Mars leaves you with your professional passions, fighting and competitive spirit fueled. Meanwhile, Mars' return to your friendship sector comes with perfect timing, with support on the communication and relationship fronts from the start. 3 days after the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment and especially commitment to your relationships left your communication sector, the moon is not only here, but its friendly aspect to the sun in your relationship sector has completely turned things around. After clashing as a full moon last weekend, 2 days before the sun is due to leave, he is working hand in hand with the moon to get the communication lines open and boost your confidence. Daily Planetary Overview. As Mars re-enters bold, expressive Leo, we officially begin the second half of the post-shadow period following Mars retrograde, a cycle that spanned from December 2024 into early January 2025. Think of this time as a cosmic checkpoint, where you're gently nudged to look back over the ground you've covered in the last few months. What challenges tested your resilience? What decisions sparked regret or growth? Which passions did you put on pause, and which ones are asking to be revived? Mars in Leo brings fire, flair, and a renewed sense of self-confidence, but only if you're willing to do the inner work. It's not about pretending everything's fine or forcing a comeback. Instead, this is your opportunity to reflect on what that retrograde revealed about your impulses, your desires, your confrontations, and your courage. There may still be loose ends to tie up, conflicts to resolve, actions to finish, or dreams to reignite, but the energy is shifting in your favor. Think back to a time recently when things didn't go as planned. Maybe you felt blocked, misunderstood, or like your energy was just out of sync. Mars retrograde can often feel like swimming upstream. Now, as Mars strides confidently into Leo, it's as though you've reached a calmer stretch of the river. You're invited to flow again, but this time with awareness, wisdom, and maybe a little more grace. This transit is also a chance to reinvigorate your relationships. Whether romantic, platonic, or professional, your genuine warmth and openness are magnetic right now. You may find that people are naturally drawn to you, eager to spend time or engage in deeper conversations. If you felt disconnected from someone you care about, this is a perfect time to reconnect, not with pressure, but with presence. On a romantic level, the energy is ripe for intimacy and shared joy. Couples may find themselves rediscovering each other, and singles might notice sparks flying in unexpected places. Try planning something simple yet heartfelt, like a spontaneous evening walk or a meal shared without distractions. Sometimes the most meaningful moments aren't planned but lived with intention. You may also find yourself questioning your direction or feeling a little uninspired in your personal life. If your routines feel stale and your relationships slightly muted, this is the cosmos gently prompting you to shake things up. Organize an outing, reconnect with old friends, or try something completely out of the ordinary. Paint, dance, hike, or volunteer. Re-engaging with life in new ways can spark the kind of energy that's been missing. Financially, the stars are aligned in your favor. If you've been considering making a move, whether it's a new investment, a side hustle, or simply reviewing your budget, this is a favorable time to act. Trust your instincts, but don't rush. Look for deals, stay organized, and make decisions based on long-term value, not fleeting temptation. That purchase you're eyeing, ask yourself, will this still bring me joy or benefit in a month? Clarity and confidence will guide you toward the right choices. On the physical front, now is the time to reconnect with your body. If you've let movement slip through the cracks lately, maybe in favor of long workdays or cozy nights, and don't beat yourself up. Instead, use this Mars-fueled momentum to ease back into physical activity in a way that feels enjoyable. You don't have to become a marathon runner overnight. Even short, invigorating walks, stretching with the morning sun, or trying a new fitness class can do wonders for your energy and mood. Remember, movement is not punishment, it's a celebration of what your body can do. And lastly, be mindful not to overextend yourself. With all this forward momentum, it might be tempting to say yes to everything. But taking on too much can quickly deplete the very energy you're trying to harness. You don't need to prove your worth through productivity. Your value is inherent. Rest when you need to. Say no when necessary. Boundaries, after all, are a form of self-respect. So as Mars charges ahead in fiery Leo, let this be your reminder: you are allowed to evolve. You are allowed to outgrow old patterns. You are allowed to want more for yourself, your relationships, your work, and your joy. Take a moment and ask yourself, what lesson did Mars retrograde leave you with? Is there a part of your life that's asking for more honesty, more bravery, more love? Let me know in the comments what this period has brought up for you. Have you had any realizations? Is there something you're ready to release or ready to begin again? Your experience could inspire someone else who's navigating a similar path. Whatever you're facing, remember, this is your time to rise, to reflect, and to move forward with renewed purpose. One thoughtful step at a time.